I'll tell you a story about a family that came to our summer food program. There were 7 children and 2 adults, and they lived in a 2-bedroom trailer. He was here, and I say the older boy, because he'd bring his smaller siblings with him, and they were all here at 8 o'clock when we opened, and sometimes before, waiting outside the door for us to come in. And one day I said to him, "Why are you always the first ones here?" And he said, "Because we're empty, we're on empty." I said, "What does that mean?" He said, "We have no food at home, so we come here to eat."
Well, you know, if you're familiar with those Maslow hierarchy of needs, it's needing a shelter, needing food. In order to be a productive citizen, you need to have fuel. So it's one of those very, very basic needs. And unfortunately, there's a lot of Montanans that have to struggle so much with trying to determine where their next meal is that they can't take that next step and become a functioning part of their community.
The Montana Food Bank Network is actually the statewide food bank, and it's the only statewide food bank. And we basically represent a membership of over 200 partner agencies across the state that work together.
Partner agencies are really the feet on the ground for the Montana Food Bank Network. They are the people that are serving the clients. We're really here to help those partner agencies.
Without the Montana Food Bank Network, we could not do what we do in the community of Troy.
A lot of the challenges that we face here in Montana is not only the economics of hunger, but also the challenges that we face in our remote nature of our state.
We have people in need that are scattered across 150,000 square miles to try and bring the food into a centralized location and then get it out to all those service partners can be a real logistical challenge.
We observe a 6-week delivery cycle for the state of Montana. Literally, we're filling a 48-foot reefer truck for all those agencies that we deliver to in each section.
This year to date, we have served 9,200 people, and that's the most in a year that we have served in the 4 years we've been opened.
I feel like there is a lot being done at the local and community level. Working with partner agencies, I see that every day. I see what everyone is on the ground doing, and it's amazing and it's inspiring.
In the last fiscal year, the network distributed almost 8 million pounds of food.
They can supply so much food for the dollar that they pass on to us, that we pass on to the clients, the people that really need it.
This is real life, and we're not just bringing food, but we're helping bring hope that keeps people going.
Truly, the food pantry is like a hospital. It really is. They come in for food, but they need assurance and they need friendliness from another face. So we meet many needs when they come in here.
There should be no need for food pantries for emergency food services any longer. And I think that's our ultimate dream. If we don't have a job and there's no need for us anymore, we've done our work.
When we were doing a mobile pantry where we load up the truck with the food we have available and we go to a community that's experiencing hardship or where there's been an identified need. And I remember there was a dad who walked up to me, he had his kids and his wife with him, and he had drywall mud still drying on his pants, and he had just finished doing a job. He just looked us in the eyes and he said, "I just want to let you know that I never would have thought I would have found myself in this situation, but because of you, we don't have to be a family that goes on government assistance. It helps us get by to the next month." And he said, "Your organization, what you guys do, allow us to still feel like we're not a failure. It just gets us over that edge, and it takes care of me and my kids." And the most rewarding thing was, it was about a year later, he stopped in up here at the Food Bank Network, and he had a $20 bill, and he said, "I felt like I wanted to donate back because we are at a point now where I can afford to give back. It's not much, but we want to give back. Because of you, I still have my home, I still have my family, and I still have my job." And that was pretty moving.